Good day everyone. Today we will be discussing about mannerism. So what is mannerism? Mannerism derived from the Italian word maniera that refers to a style of painting, sculpture, and architecture that emerged in Rome and Florence between 1500s and 1600s during the later years of Renaissance period. So mannerism acts as a bridge between the idealized style of Renaissance art and the dramatic theatricality of Baroque. Mannerism arose during a period of upheaval marked by the Reformation, plague, and the devastating sack of Rome. Mannerism spread throughout Italy and Northern Europe after its inception in central Italy around 1500s. However, in Italy, it remained primarily the work of artists in Florence and Rome. There are two detectable strains of Mannerist painting. The first one is the early Mannerism. It is known for its anti-classical or anti-Renaissance style, which then developed into High Mannerism, a more intricate, inward-looking, and intellectual style designed to appeal to more sophisticated patterns. As a whole, Mannerist paintings tends to be more artificial and less naturalistic than Renaissance painting. This exaggerated idiom is typically associated with attributes such as emotionalism, elongated human figures, strained poses, unusual effect of scale, lighting or perspective, vivid, often garish colors. Between the High Renaissance and the art of Mannerism, though Lamberti, working in Rome, painted these panels toward the middle of the 1500s. They are somewhat different style from each other. The panel on your left, representing the Adoration of the Shepherd, is based upon Raphael drawing for tapestry in Vatican. It's been a long date, of course, since the proportion of this picture are quite different from those tapestry based upon High Renaissance garden. Nonetheless, shows a Mannerist influence, especially in the angels in the upper proportion. However, it contrasts sharply with the panel on your right, which is entirely Mannerist. No fixed, exaggerated action of the people in the foreground, the long, slender figure of the lady at the top of the stairs, and particularly the excited, agitated angel swinging a cense and doing a rather violent dance in the air. Look also the little cherub, who seems as if he is about to fall backward into the canopy, above the head of the woman in the right foreground.
So, who are the founder of this art movement? There were two Florentine artists, Giovanni Battista de Jacopo, and the other one was Jacopo de Pontormo. And by the mid-16th century, the influence of Mannerism had spread far beyond Florence. Two important representatives who supported this art movement in northern Italy were Parmigiano, active in Parma, Bologna, and Rome. And the other one was the Venetian artist who was Jacopo Tintoretto. One of the famous Mannerists during this art movement was Parmigianino. Parmigianino was one of the most remarkable portrait painters of the century outside Venice. One of the first artists know how to accurately paint the human body. One of his famous artwork was the Madonna with the long neck. This is an oil painting depicts the Virgin Mary seated on a high pedestal in luxurious robes, holding a large baby Jesus Christ on her lap. And as you can see, there were 6 angels crowded together, and the Madonna's rights adore the child, which is our Jesus Christ. Next is Pontormo. Pontormo's work represents a profound stylistic shift from the calm perspectival regularity that characterized the art of the Florentine Renaissance. One of his famous artwork was the Deposition from the Cross. This artwork depicts the moment recounted in the Gospel when the followers of Christ remove his body from the crucifix.
Another notable artist during Mannerism is El Greco.
El Greco is best known for his tortuously elongated figures painted in phantasmagorical pigmentation and marrying Byzantine traditions with those of Western painting. One of his famous paintings is the Holy Trinity. It's a dramatic and expressionistic depiction of Jesus Christ ascending into heaven following his earthly journey. The Trinity is represented by God the Father, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit symbolized as a dove. 6 grieving angels watch over the body's uprising, while small, cherub faces gathered at his feet. Greco skillfully captures Christ's body's weight by placing the elongated Christ figure at an awkward angle. El Greco's brilliant colors and the emotion imbued into the faces make this masterpiece a moving example of a religious art. Moving forward to our next mannerist is Agnolo di Cosimo. Agnolo di Cosimo, usually known as Bronzino, was an Italian mannerist painter from Florence. An elegant and serene master of portraiture whose painting embodied the gentle beliefs and ideals of the Medici dukes of 16th century Italy. His style devoid of emotion, yet utterly beguiling in its elegance and decoration. This panel painting, the allegory of Venus and Cupid, also known as Venus, Cupid, Folly, and Time, purposely designed as a complex, erotic allegory that included a range of iconographic symbols and emblems from the world of mythology. This picture symbolizes the consequences of unchaste love.